Welcome to the 25th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. Tonight's episode was made possible by the amazing talents of JustZino, so if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do so right now. But if you have subscribed and you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. This is the first episode of Cartoon Fight Club where we are going to pit an anime character against a comic book hero. That's right everyone, Hulk versus BROLY. But not just any Hulk or any BROLY, I am going to use video game BROLY versus a composite Hulk. Now before any of you guys say that video game BROLY is not canon, understand that he is only non-canon if we refer to him as regular BROLY. As long as I cite BROLY as the video game BROLY, everything is going to be perfectly fine. The main reason why I'm sticking with video game BROLY is because he's got more forms. More forms mean more abilities. More abilities mean more awesome action for you guys. Now without further ado, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 25th round of fighters. BROLY was born with a power level of 10,000. You know what that means? It means his power level...
It's over 9,000!
This power level made him more frenzied and maniacal as he grew older. Essentially, the power he was born with, as well as the traumatic events of his birth, allowed BROLY to go mad. BROLY's name is a pun on the vegetable broccoli, which is even referenced in the movie BROLY the Legendary Super Saiyan, when a drunk Master Roshi calls him broccoli. BROLY has superhuman abilities and energy manipulation powers that many characters in Dragon Ball Z have, and he uses a fighting style that to some extent resembles wrestling. BROLY can also transform into a Super Saiyan and the Legendary Super Saiyan, a transformation unique to his bloodline. Due to him being a Super Saiyan by birth, some of BROLY's signature techniques include his Eraser Cannon, a powerful green energy sphere that he throws at his opponents, Trap Shooter, a wave of small green energy pellets that he sends at his foes, and a key barrier that he uses to protect himself. It is also implied that he is more than capable of surviving the destruction of an entire planet while in his legendary Super Saiyan form. In the video game Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast, he could enter the form of Legendary Super Saiyan 3. BROLY gets stronger and more powerful the longer he fights. No one truly knows the limits to BROLY's power. Legend says it's limitless, but BROLY himself has stated that he felt like his power can start to overflow if it gets too high. BROLY's personality is one of an extreme psychopath. He demonstrates uncontrolled rage as he shows joy at the idea of destroying and crushing his enemies. BROLY often destroys whole entire planets as a mean of intimidation as he toys with his victims, such as when he offers them free hits due to the fact that very few things can harm him. It is strongly implied that most, if not all, of his negative traits stem from his psychological trauma caused by the events of his birth, including him nearly being killed by King Vegeta simply for his power level. Let's also not forget the time he barely survived Frieza's genocide of the Saiyans and eventually became brainwashed by his father. Overall, BROLY is powerful enough to destroy entire galaxies, but if he gets his power too high, his ki can overflow and potentially damage him greatly. Let's move on over to the Incredible Hulk. Hulk has duked it out on Cartoon Fight Club before. The last time he was on here, he fought Superman, the Man of Steel. In that episode, we already talked about his origin story and his basic abilities. For this episode, I will focus more on how Hulk will specifically match up with BROLY, and I will cover some of his more important attributes. As most people know, the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Because Hulk's strength is based off of his anger, his power is practically limitless. Hulk will have no problem getting angry while fighting someone like BROLY. BROLY purposely tries to piss off people during fights. And if there's two things that the Hulk hates, it's getting pissed off and getting pissed on. In terms of durability, Hulk is almost impossible to kill via physical attacks alone. When Hulk fought Sentry, he easily survived Sentry's Supreme Supernova Shatter Strike. What a tongue twister. Well, in case you didn't know, Sentry's Quadruple S attack has the literal force of over 1,000 supernovas. Hulk easily survived it without a scratch. This is because practically nothing is able to kill the Hulk physically. Hulk can easily lift over 100 billion tons, and that's not even considered his strongest form. One of Hulk's strongest forms is when he goes World Breaker. In his World Breaker form, he has the power and punching force to destroy planets. With only 3 punches, World Breaker Hulk was able to destroy planet Krellar. This planet is 4 times larger than Jupiter. Hulk may seem like the total package, but every character has their flaws. As shown in Incredible Hulk issue 254, we found out one of his major weaknesses. That is the vacuum of space. When Hulk was testing his jumping skills, he jumped outside of the Earth's atmosphere. As soon as his body entered space, he started to freeze and become stiff. He was up there for about 5 hours and his lungs were starting to give in. Luckily, the Earth's gravity pulled him back down to Earth. After he got down, Bruce tested his body and he found out that he could only last approximately 6 hours in space. Overall, Hulk is a man with unlimited power and strength. He is almost physically impossible to kill, and he has the strength to instantly destroy planets, but he can't last over 6 hours in space. And now, let's get ready for the fight. The Incredible Hulk will be facing Video Game Broly, and this battle will take place on Earth without prep time. That being said, let the battle begin.
What? Holding back? Alright, fine! Let's see how you do at this speed! This is no game, you're getting here! Hulk, stop you! Taking me seriously now? But Hulk's stronger still is! You're about to find out! I got one for you! Gamma charge! Hulk is strongest there is!
Ah! Whoa, that was nuts, man! What a nightmare! Ah!
Foolish insects! Don't waste my time! That all? You thoughtless, but it's time to end. Looks like you're ready to fight. I will teach you the meaning of pain. Mustache Man strong, but not strong enough! The power is rising, overflowing!
Bitches wanna get me, son. Tryna lock a brother down from a hit and run. 2, don't sweat me, dude. Got a swagger that'll get your girl in the mood. 3, could've blamed the seat. Even when she with you, she think about me. 4, when I step through the door, let me see the booty bounce to the goddamn floor. I'm the king of the game like this. Laying claim to the skinny and the thick things. About to blow like a motherfucking H-bomb. Keep calm or I stop you with my great pop. I'm better than I ever been. Shut your mouth, homie, take a damn medicine. Cause my flow is like an antidote. But rag rappers being fruity like a cantaloupe. So if you thinking you can fuck with me, realize your girl can't get enough of me. While you all day working your 9 to 5, I'm a side hard working 9 to 5. Got whips that I'm renting for a high lease. While you broke on a date with my side piece. Hit her up when I wanna go to Pound Town. Come on, let me hear the motherfucking countdown. Bitches wanna get me, son. Tryna lock a brother down from a hit and run. 2, don't sweat me, dude. Got a swagger that'll get your girl in the mood. 3, could've blamed the seat. Even when she with you, she think about me. 4, when I step through the door, let me see the booty bounce to the goddamn floor.
Well, there you have it. Now, before anybody rages, it's time for me to explain why Broly won that specific fight. Let me first say that it really all depends on which type of Broly is facing which type of Hulk. It is safe to assume that Broly can defeat 616 Hulk, Superhero Squad Hulk, Red Hulk, and Cinematic Avengers Hulk, but Broly would have no chance against World War Hulk and Cosmic Hulk. Reason being that those Hulks can survive infinitely in space. But if we do use the composite Hulk which can't breathe in space, after Broly and Hulk destroy the planet, Hulk will have no other choice but to slowly suffocate and die. If there's one thing you should learn from tonight's episode, it's that the circumstances and the direct timeline we choose to use is more important than the fighters themselves. So if you want to see an alternate reality with a different Hulk, check out the one that's uploaded on the JustZino channel. He used a different Hulk facing a different Broly. So instead of having a rematch on Cartoon Fight Club, I got bigger plans. I'm talking Total Warfare, everyone. So if you want to see a Total War with the likes of Broly, Beerus, Whis, Goku and Vegeta versus Hulk, Thor, Thanos, Ultron, and the Silver Surfer, comment down below the words Total War. If this episode gets 3,000 Total War comments, there will be a Total War. Also, comment down your ideas for future Cartoon Fight Club episodes. They may even become a future episode of Cartoon Fight Club. Stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.